really know why. Oh, that's pretty clever. I like the way he played this.
A little sideways, so first Moritz is playing excellent pool and a lot of nasty cluster here, but so
I guess not.
well, the 4 goes. It goes in between the 8 and the 5, so I think he was trying to just playing a similar shot. This has got to go, I think, or settle. This speed looks really good at first glance, anyways.
He still shoots awful straight. There's a little let up, Jeremy. He's overcooked it. He is draining playing a match like Bustamante had against Gorst.
Yeah, now is the 2 gonna?
I actually like that idea a lot.
Again, if he doesn't get him cued over the 8 or some kind of place to hide, I'd maybe a little fortunate not to give up a shot there.
Yeah, he sure did. Boy, he's got to get...
Fine, so in a good spot. Really nice stroke. Overcut that a hair. I think that's...
Yeah, seen a little more movement.
So I think he'll attack for sure. So it's been...
Yeah, it's the final 3 balls, right? The 7 last game come up short on the 8, and now 4, which caused this last miss. Vergara leading 2 games to 0. I was going to say the 8 could be a big problem here. It's just a natural shot there. A miss, you would never feel any better. I can promise you that.
This is where his ball pocketing, I think, really usually holds up. Very, very good at those shots. Position. And he never really seems to sweat it that much. You know what I mean? He just gets on with it. Load of a little recovery here and there, and it's not really affecting you mentally to pocket them.
He's a very good shot maker, isn't he?
Nice. Came up off the ball a little bit, maybe. He has the left side of the 3. I know that made you think it did, but
yeah,
the overhead looking at it, I think he was cut off the left side. I think he did.
Yeah, folks, pay attention to what Jeremy just said right there. Process to have there, but the 7's not even there.
Cushions. Pull this off that thinner angle. Yeah, I think that's a pretty smart shot.
Yeah, a little yippy there.
Pretty well, but when it comes to that chipping and putting, that's where they have some issues.
Game number 5.
Yeah, just exactly between the purple and the 9. You know, don't try to get tricky. And make this ball bobble sometimes, though. Oh, yeah.
try and hold on the left side of the table here. Too thin there it looked.
And Harry's got it
towards the 2. Oh wow. It needs to run or stop.
ball. Sometimes that's a little skewed, kind of the aiming. Is he going to fall here on the 3? The ball in on the 2, but he was trying to cheat it. And I think that all really stemmed from the 1-ball decision.
There's nothing wrong with being a little steeper on the 5 if necessary. Yeah, very good. Very, very good.
The ball's in the vicinity. I think the light kick is overlooked. But I get it. I mean, unless you do it all the time, you almost got to argument both ways. Little light here. I'm not saying it's a... Not knowing him real well, but over the last couple of years watching him play, seemed pretty happy the way he hit it, I thought.
By Bustamante. Now Vergara returning the favor. Wow, really got into those. One went rifling into the side. Did the upper left or overcut it? I think that's the thought anyway. How did he do? Needs a bump.
Going off the 9. Pretty good.
By the corner pocket. I mean, that's kind of the only... That'll work.
Good, especially that opening 2 ball. Had to make 2 or 3 nice shots here, especially again that 2 ball going up and down. All those going to bode very well for this man moving forward. It's 4.
I do agree. I think I saw a little movement in the body, and that's probably what landed. It's got to pump a little life into Boosty, right? Interesting. I thought he could just wrap around tight out of base of it, though. Well done. Just to get... I never liked this play here. I felt like it was way too difficult. Oh my goodness. I did not expect this either.
Wait. Wanting to put that more speed. Not knocking it, by the way.
Yeah, and I also agree when he went into the back of the 8 with the 7 in front of the side instead of wrapping around the corner.
Underneath the 6 towards the 2, but it looks like he's going to stay a little further away, but no problem. Doing something to that effect you were talking about. Yeah, and you know, besides the few he cleaned up after.
Up to the middle. 7 plays to the side. That's all right.
Yeah, he'll be. And you don't need a ton of that inside, really. Let up a little bit.
Yeah, now really just kind of starting to lose control. He's made the one in the upper right, but I mean, you cannot do any better. Good signs. 2 big balls to bury right. You see the body raise
with the hands, and didn't panic though.
He was bound to have a shot on the 6 as well as he hit the 5.
Yeah, in 3 games looks pretty on the finish line if he can get these last 2 down. And he got the 2 ball down. He's kind of forcing that ball, the wing ball, toward. Yeah, really sweetly struck there. Oh, a little unlucky to tie and get enough into this to break these out. I was just going to hold for a safety. Pretty smart. Yeah, you got it past there, and it's just a big ball with the
behind the 6 and 8. Yeah, like this. Very rare.
Get a decent amount of speed here. He can get some things. He hit a little high on the cue ball. Had to hit.
He wants to be almost straight on the 5. Not too big a bounce.
End up underneath this. Quite a.
Yeah, he called it.
I think he got to the quarters in that one last year when no one really knew him.
I guess you just sliver. Yeah, he's just going to try and shave it in, and he's done a well job at it. He's noticed the EBR there.
Forward with the head. Yeah, totally mishit the cue ball as well. Hit right English on that ball where you're normally going to be a hit put. Yeah, and if you slide over a few inches, no biggie. That would have probably shut.
Gonna go to Vergara. Just making a ball. Yeah, big stroke there. That was. I don't think you could do any better from that.
He's in close
trouble.
Return miss from Boosty is going to be a 3-game swing. Could have been 8-4
instead of going forward. Position. Wow. Vergara making a move within 1. That'll work. Over here, just stay in front of the 9.
Oh, he definitely has an angle.
Yeah, he spent. You can. He is a straight shooter. Supposed to get back here somewhere. It's going to be all right.
Sure.
And here you have it, all tied up. Game number.
If you play the 2 up, though, it's all right. You know what I mean? Just play the eclipse, and then hopefully another ball will help that. I mean, Carl earlier talked about it. He knew there were different ways to get safe there.
I agree with that.
It brings in drama as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, if someone's going to burn one of theirs early on a push out where they could push out somewhere else. Yeah, I think it's been a couple years really, and you don't want to take away the jump. Again, the producers of the jump cues, the manufacturers are I think it may be a good thing overall. Some people say maybe just on the incoming shot, you know, if you snooker yourself. But to me, that's a little of that movement on certain types of shots.
It's all right.
You know, get yourself that look.
Really? I feel like you almost got away with one, to be honest with you. Boom on this cue ball? Yeah. What a hit. My goodness, what a hit.
Yeah, it was center cut, excuse me, on the 2 as well. But ran the 7s near the pocket, so may not require a whole lot of cue ball movement. Yeah, this angle will show you. And he's going to be over the 7. What?
Yeah, I like going to the same corner here, getting through the 7. It's come with a couple of big shots this rack, Jay. Let's not forget the 2 ball, then the green 6.
Gotta tell the truth.
The cue ball was actually tracking to the side and got.
He hit it right in the face. I wanted to cut it just a little, but it's one of those that.
Yeah, but don't think he wasn't away.
I thought he might consider edging that. Really, you could see it. Hit it beautifully though. Only just enough for boot. We stay away from inside from this distance, so he could end up on the rail. Pretty pure.
It was almost makeable, right? If you just shot the 8 straight at it softly.
Yeah, maybe.
Almost, right?
Bump the 8 some kind of way off the 7, but we'll see how this all unfolds.
Yeah, and I'm not in love with playing the 8 to the.
Yeah, the guy's been playing well and running well.
Guaranteed to get on the 8, though. So I don't fault this.
Yeah, I think the 9's just a hair missing, really.
Game number 17. Yeah, if you can get past the 5 ball in this rack, it's errors up until that point.
Does he draw this or does he jam it? He almost had to, really, to play that. That way he can get on the good side of it.
The 5 does play in the side if you overdraw it.
Well, he'd love to stay off the rail here, but he hit it sweet. And he had less angle than we thought.
Yeah, he went extreme.
Well, he played it to come for the side. I didn't realize the side was on offer. And smart.
A perfection from this guy.
He can draw towards the 9. He can stun draw one rail. So most likely
defeated Gorst. It's Vergara. It's going to move on.